Xander, the Crown Prince of the Norian Kingdom, hails from the world of Fire Emblem Fates. Being the game's only mounted sword user, Xander has a unique playstyle all his own, which incorporates some ridiculous mobility as well as very powerful swings of his massive sword. Let's jump right in and see what Xander can do. Xander's standard attack string consists of 7 strikes. He will slash to the left, right, jump and slash down and left, spin his horse and slash left again, leap forward and do a double slash forward, move forward and thrust, and then finish with another big leap and a slash to the left. For a mounted character, this standard attack string is remarkably easy to aim and use. Similar to Frederick, Xander does move quite a bit forward while attacking, but he flows very smoothly from attack to attack, and this makes him much better in a focused fight. While I wouldn't call his standard attack string better than any of the standard ground-based fighters, he is able to cut through both crowds and single targets very effectively, making this a very good start for Xander. Moving on, Xander's heavy attack is refreshingly simple to use, with no charge meters to concern yourself with. Instead, hitting heavy attack will simply have Xander move forward and attack twice. This attack remains the same whether you are standing still or moving, and it is the latter of these that is its true purpose. By dashing through crowds and hitting heavy attack, Xander will cleave through foes with ease, making this an extremely easy way to gather a lot of KOs in a short amount of time. This attack effectively takes the place of his dashing heavy attack. However, his standard dash attack doesn't work like this, and it's just a spin slash forward that brings him to a halt. These 2 dash attacks give you options on how to approach a new battle, either by slowing yourself down with a standard dash attack, or just using your heavy attack to carve right through your enemies. Moving on to his combos, Xander's first heavy attack combo has him jump slash any enemies in front of him, which juggles them into the air. Amazingly, despite being mounted on a horse, Xander actually does have aerial attacks that he can follow up on his foe with. By hitting standard attack midair, Xander will quickly double slash, and by hitting heavy attack, he will perform a strong downward slash back to the ground with a slam. It is possible to perform both a standard and heavy attack while midair, however, the timing for this is very tight. Xander's second combo has him perform a dash forward, ending in a strong slash to the left. This attack will carry any enemies that you hit during the dash until the final hit, so don't be afraid to use it when immediately in front of your foe. For his third combo, Xander will unleash some incredibly fast slashes, followed by a magic-imbued thrust, and finally finish with a downward slash. Unfortunately, the pause in the middle of this combo leaves him quite vulnerable. However, this attack can be used to force out stun gauges, so it should mostly be used when you're one-on-one with a foe in order to prime them for a later break attack. Xander's fourth combo has him jump and slash left, right, and then left again with a leaping slash. Like his first combo, you are able to unleash his aerial attacks from the air at this point. This attack is just kind of okay, and the way that he leaps may either work out wonderfully for you, or be rather underwhelming depending on how your enemies are positioned before you unleash it. For his fifth and final combo, Xander will perform a huge spinning jump upwards and finish with a big darkness explosion upon his landing. This attack is extremely fast, while also having an excellent area of effect, and while his running heavy attack is great at carving through lines of foes, this one is better for clearing tightly packed areas. Being a sword-wielding, horse-mounted human, Xander's only extra weakness comes from any enemies with a horse killer skill on their weapon. Xander also does get a sword that's unique to him, which you can power up to full strength in the late game, and which can also be given a critical advantage skill without affecting the damage stat, of which I recommend adding on the Pegasus killer ability. This will effectively narrow down your disadvantaged fights to only ground-based spear users. One rather special thing about Xander is his marching speed. Set at 15, he is effectively 3 times faster than any ground-based character, and 50% faster than his mounted axe-wielding equivalent, Frederick. While it makes sense that Leo and Elise, being more lightly armored and armed, would have this movement speed, it's a little bit less sensical for Xander. However, as they say where I come from, don't look a gift horse in the mouth. In other words, let's not question a good thing. All in all, Xander is an amazing warrior. He has a very versatile moveset, and also the ability to quickly reposition himself around the battlefield that is second only to the Pegasus Knights. Unlike them, however, Xander is great in one-on-one battles, and doesn't require a partner in order to get the most out of him. While I don't think I would put him in the top 5 of the roster, Xander is definitely in the upper echelon of warriors, and in my opinion, definitely holds the best mounted fighting style in the game.
General Grievous, you're shorter than I expected.